ונצליח. חוות הלבבות, שער עבודת האלוהים, ספר קריאת תערוק. Last night we were talking about the fact that if Hashem gave you something, you cannot look down at someone else from the point that it could be that he is really greater than you. Although outside it looks like he's lower than you. But you don't know. Hashem judged by the effort, not by the results. And you don't know a certain mitzvah, how difficult it is to that person to fulfill it. And what he's doing, for example, the 10 minutes or 15 minutes that he's learning a day, or the entire day that you're learning. Because for you it's much easier, and he's coming from a place that his parents were bashing him day and night not to learn Torah. Just be a professor, or be a doctor, be something, what is Torah, what are you going to do with it? Any normal boy would fly out of the system long time ago. And this guy is Shomer Shabbat, and he's holding it to the 10-15 minutes learning a day. Could be that these 10-15 minutes that he learns under fire from his parents and from his family is worth more than what you learn the whole day. So you can't look down at him. And we brought the example of the Yavetz, that he was a guest at somebody's house as a Bachur Yeshiva. For 6 months he was there, and they had enough of him, and when they let him go, he became a very big rabbi. And they told him from Shamayim, if this person who hosted you would have waited one more night, all his kids would be a great Torah scholar. Another story, very famous story, with the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh. How he came to the world. His parents didn't have kids until very late, very old age. And once came to them like a person, look, it was not clean. He had lo alenu lo alechem, he had like wounds all over his body with pus. And he came to the table, no manners, complained about the food. And after that, he just lay on the couch, didn't ask nothing, and even on the couch he was complaining. And the whole time they were very nice to him. In the end of the night, he told them that he really come to test them. And because of the fact that they did not judge him by the way he looked outside, rather that he's a neshama, maybe he suffered, maybe he went crazy from whatever he went through in his life, they did not judge him, and they still respected him and treated him as a human being. For that they had the zchut. He said, because what you did to me, you're going to have a son that will light the eyes of Am Yisrael, will bring light to their eyes and show them a different light in Avodat Hashem. And that's what happened. Now, so that's why it doesn't matter if a person somebody is in the marketplace. Always you think maybe is Oved Hashem greater than me. Maybe whatever he's doing, in Hashem's eyes, it looks better than what I'm doing. And also, says Chovot Halevavot, each person has his path in life. And could be in his path is more successful than you in your path. Hashem, you understand the point? It's a very important point. Hashem made to each one of us the path that he has to go through in his life. So with the nisyonot, with the challenges that Hashem gave him, could be that he is doing much better with the path that Hashem chose for you. Maybe you are neglected in your path. Although compared to him, you look better. But compared to what you have to do and what he has to do, he is more close to accomplish what he has to do than you. So in Hashem's eyes, he is greater than you.
Wow.
It's a very, very important. This is something that has to stay in our head constantly. It's so easy to look down at somebody else. So easy. If it's a family relative, or it is a friend, or it's just somebody in the street, or whatever it is, or someone who's doesn't have an occupation, clean occupation as you have, whatever it is, you can't look down at another person, because it could be And it's not a joke. This is a good chance. It really can happen. That in Hashem's eyes, He is greater than you. So that was the 8th duty of Oved Hashem. The 9th one, now that was the 7th one. Now is the 8th one. התפקיד השמיני הוא שכוונתו בעבודת האלוהים ובהכנעתו לפני הבורא יתברך תהיה בלב שלם. The intention of a person to serve Hashem should be with a full heart. ואף אם אחרי שהשם היטיב עמו היינו מוסיף מעשים טובים על מה שהיה רגיל לפני כן, even if Hashem already gifted you with more, as life move on, all of a sudden Hashem gave you more. Even if you're not increasing what you have done, you used to do before for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you're not increasing it, ואין הוא מוסיף להודות ולשבח את השם עליהם, לפחות ימשיך לשקוד על מעשיו הטובים, על ההודעה והשבח כפי שהיה נוהג מקודם. At least keep what you used to do before, the way you used to praise Hashem before, the way you used to do mitzvot with intention before. We're going to see that. Unfortunately, when somebody wants something from Hashem, he come a little earlier to prayer. He put the tefillin with more kavanah. He's giving more tzedakah. His Shmonah Esrei is longer. All of a sudden, whatever he wants happened. Baruch Hashem. The deal he wanted to close, there. The house that he wanted to buy and live over there, exactly the neighborhood he wanted, boom, he got it. What happened? Kick back now. All of a sudden, go back to the same way I was putting tefillin. All of a sudden, Shmonah Esrei go back to the same length it was before. Tzedakah go back to the same level it was before. Baruch Hashem. Hashem answer my prayers. And this is, we're going to see, this is in the good case scenario. Could be even worse than that. Being even less than what used to do before. Because there is a relaxation now. I got what I want. Hashem loves me. I did fine. Moving on. Now enjoy life. Why Hashem gave it to me? To enjoy. So enjoy. So now I have less time to serve Hashem. We're going to see that. וישתדל לכוון את ליבו לאלוהים במעשיו. A person should direct his heart to have a kavanah in his heart, and whatever he's doing will be לשם שמיים, to serve Hashem. ולא תהיה הטובה הגורם שימעט ממעשיו הקודמים. The benefit that Hashem blessed you with should not be the reason why now you're going back and doing less לכבוד Hashem. It happens. ושימנע מלהוסיף בכוונתו לשם האלוהים. And because of that, his kavanah, he will be lacking in his kavanah. This thing happen on a daily basis. Somebody sick in the family, lo alenu lo alechem, right away, Tehillim, something. Just the doctor said the situation improved, no need. Back to normal.
It's like a person go to the Manhattan, you say, Hashem, give me parking, I'm going to be religious. Then all of a sudden somebody come out, you find the parking, okay, I'm good, Hashem.
No need.
No need.
Hashem, I'll do tshuva, I'll give tzedakah, I'll come every day to Nets if you find me parking. And say, okay, no need, I found.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Can I have the tissue, please? Thank you. So now, in this paragraph, Rabbeinu Bechai is teaching us that whatever Hashem gives you, your heart should be complete with it, shalem. Accept it with love, with emunah. And as Rabbeinu Bechai is saying, שיהיה לבבו שלם על האלוקים בכוונתו בהיכנעו. When you're like surrendering to Hashem's decision to give you whatever He wanted to give, it shouldn't be only an outside, just saying it. like how we see many times, how's Parnasa? Baruch Hashem. Shalom Aleichem. That's the face the person is doing. You know this face? Baruch Hashem. He's saying Baruch Hashem, but really he's making a face, I'm not happy with what Hashem chose for me. That's what his face means. That means outside he's saying Baruch Hashem. Inside he said, it could have been better. So he's not shalem with whatever Hashem decided to give him now, at the moment. And כשהלב לא שלם, this is a very, very, very big difference in Yirat Shamayim level. And we said, if you remember, yesterday we said about the heart. We said if a person doesn't have chaser lev, baz lere'eu chaser lev. That was the pasuk we said. Baz lere'eu, a person who despises his friend. He is a person with no heart. And we said no heart, it's just not, it's not like a default, a problem. One has a bad eye, one has anger issues, and one has a bad heart. Bad heart, that means it's all gone. The heart is the heart of the matter. This is it. This is the essence. This is who you are. And if over there you have a problem, it's all out of the window.
Right.
So the shalem, the shlemut shalem is complete. Meaning I've accepted it with accomplished, like whatever Hashem did, it's so good. I have no, even a little thought that it could have been better.
But what if you do have it? But it's not from a bad.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You're right. You're saying the emet. Why we learn this?
Now you're a builder. When you were a Jew, you loved it. When you're a builder, okay, you accept and it whatever. But it'd be nice to be a jeweler again. I'm saying in my case.
I hear you.
I'm happy with whatever Hashem gives me, but I would like to be a jeweler again. Let's say,
We need to hear what we say, and we have to know how to say it in the right way. For today, I accept. Tomorrow, we don't know. I can pray for tomorrow. I don't complain for today. Because today already here, and I'm where I'm at. So Hashem wanted me here. So today it's a fact. That's where I'm at.
Did Hashem want me here, or I put myself here by making the wrong choice?
You didn't make any choice. The only choice, the right or wrong choices that we make is in Avodat Hashem. In physical life, there's no right or wrong choice. Exactly what you need to have, you will have. What you don't have to have, you will not have. We see people who didn't finish third grade, and they are so successful.
Choice.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, they didn't make the right choice.
He didn't learn to do it like someone.
They learn from this guy, learn from this other, shuster.
But again, we saw people who made choice according to a lot of experience. And eventually it looked like the wrong one. They lost their business. I saw it in my own eyes. I saw people, they've been in the diamond business for so many years, and they made mistakes that in the first month a person in the business doesn't do. And they lost a lot of money with it. And you say, how come? When Hashem wants to close your eyes, He make you to think whatever you want, because it's the time now to lose a certain money as a kaparat avonot, whatever it is. But there is a reason for it. Right or wrong decision is based on what was my intention behind. I went to a certain job just because I'm going to make a lot of money over there, or my intention was my avodat Hashem. It would be easier for me. I could attend the minyan every day with this job. I could learn more every day. I could be shomer enaim in that job rather in the other place. I could guard my eyes. So that's why I chose it. Now whether I'm going to make it or not, this is already in the hand of Hashem. It will not help nobody. Turn the world upside down. Whatever is yours, no one can take it away from you. When we're going to see, we are the one who make our life happy or miserable. It's up to us. The way we're going to look at it, the way we're going to approach that. It's a beautiful point. Now the fact that we learn this, because we all have that. And you're saying the truth, this is emet, and we have to see how we deal with it, how we have to see it in the right angle. Now, כשהלב שלם, Shalem means that I accept with 100%. I have no regrets. I have no pain for whatever I chose, Hashem chose for me. I accept it with complete love and emunah that it's perfect for me. To the point, Hashem, if that's what you want for me, that's what I want. It's hard. Let's build it up. And even, as we said many times, this shiurim of emunah in Avodat Hashem, we cannot just come to shiur and leave the shul and we are different people. This is only an information to register, and now a person has to work on himself to bring it slowly to the heart, to live his life according to that. It won't happen just from listening to the shiur. So in the beginning there's a conflict. It doesn't go with what I feel, it doesn't go with what I think, but okay, let it register first. לב שלם פירושו שהוא יודע שזאת מתנת שמיים. You hear me? What is לב שלם?
Complete heart.
Then means you know that whatever I have right now
It's good for me.
is a gift from Hashem. It's a gift from Hashem. And Hashem give only good gifts.
Yeah.
This is not my talent. This is not my experience. This is not the connection that I had. Hashem gifted me. You went to buy a certain house, and a few people came over there, and you were able to talk to you are a smooth talker. Hashem gave you a nice way of talking, and the guy gave it to you. What's the first feeling when you come out? When you run to tell your friends that you got the house, what do you say?
I did it.
You don't understand. Everybody come, they say like this, they come, they're aggressive, I came with this psychology right away, fall in love with me, gave it to me. Boom, it's all me. You lost an opportunity. This house would have been yours no matter what. You lost an opportunity to come closer to Hashem. To realize that this is HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it's not you. It's a gift that He gave you. אלא שהכל מת הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נתן לו מתנה, as it says, לא כצדקתי ולא כיושר לבבי גמל איתי השם. There's nothing to do with your mitzvot that you do, with how righteous you are. Don't think that because of that Hashem paid you right now something. Hashem gave you because it was a matana that He decided to give you. It's a gift He decided to give you. That's what it means, לבבו שלם עם Hashem. His heart is shalem, complete with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Accepting it, I've done nothing here, I don't deserve it, it's all from you, and it's good. No other thoughts beside that. If a person thinks like that, he has a pure heart, his heart is with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But if chas v'shalom the heart is not shalem with Hashem, it's not complete with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Chazal called this, שלא יהיה לבך חלוק על המקום. Your heart should not dispute Hashem. What does it mean? What does it mean your heart should not be dispute? It's fine, it's good. Thank you. You should have no dispute in your heart with on whatever Hashem did. You ask a person, you wanted to live in a 6-bedroom private house. You have a 3-bedroom apartment. Is this good or no?
Yes.
Machloket. What's the machloket? Hashem said it's good, you say it's no good. Machloket between HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Mr. Moshe. He thinks that he should have got a 6-bedroom house, and Hashem gave only 3. So listen, 3 is something, so machloket, yesh al mi lismoch. There's whom to rely on to say. Machloket between him and Hashem, chas v'shalom. Shlomo HaMelech, היה עובד Hashem. He was serving Hashem. Yes. Says the Navi, vayelech bechol derech David aviv. Shlomo HaMelech was going in the path of David, his father. David was getting up midnight. Shlomo was getting up midnight. Shlomo was a melech, David was a melech. Says the Navi, vayi le'et ziknat Shlomo. in the days like when he became older, ולא היה לבבו שלם עם השם אלוהיו כלבב דוד אביו. His heart was not shalem with HaKadosh Baruch Hu like the heart of David. Says the Gemara, whatever David did, Shlomo did. Nothing in their act, in their actions, it was the same. He followed the steps of his father. אבל שלמות הלב של דוד was not like שלמות הלב של שלמה. David in his heart was more shalem than Shlomo. When the heart is not shalem with Hashem, there is a machloket in the heart with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In some places in the heart, we disagree with what Hashem gives. What does it mean disagree? Lacking emunah. I don't believe that everything that Hashem does is good. Doesn't mean you don't believe in Hashem at all, but your emunah is limited and it's not where it should be. Because if you think that Hashem did something not good for you, that means not everything that Hashem does is good. That means chas v'shalom, you're saying Hashem is limited. And if you say Hashem is limited, זה כפירה. You're denying Hashem. A person who says Hashem is limited, he's denying HaKadosh Baruch Hu. זה כופר. So look how a simple thing, a person can be religious, orthodox. This is one title. Oved Hashem, it's a different story. He religious, he's doing whatever he needs to do. Kashrut, Tarat Mishpacha, Shabbat, Tefillin, Lulav, Rabbeinu Tam, everything, he's following the rules. But he's not making any connection. Oved Hashem, you understand, I came here to serve Hashem, not just to live black and white, asur mutar. It's not dry rules of computer. This is something that has to build up a connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And the more I close to Hashem, the more I realize, the more He loves me. The more He loves me, the more everything He does for me is good. Because when you love someone, you don't want to hurt him, chas v'shalom. Human being can do something, they want to do something they love, but they can make a mistake. Parents, they love their child. So whatever he said, they give him. Because he's so sweet, I can't say no to him, I love him. But really, you're destroying your son. Out of love, you destroy him. A human being can make mistakes like that. He say he loves, but he can still hurt the person that he claimed that he loves. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when he loves, he loves. There's no such thing that someone will be hurt by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So that's why I have to understand, whatever I get from Hashem, if I have a dispute in my heart, I feel it could have been better. I could have got better than that. Your heart is not shalem with Hashem, your emunah is lacking, and deep inside, chas v'shalom, you're limiting HaKadosh Baruch Hu to the point that it can sound like a kfirah. He's not a kofer be'etzem. He's not a kofer walking in the street and the left wing the demonstration says there's no Hashem, chas v'shalom. He believes in Hashem, but he doesn't feel, since he was just busy in fulfilling mitzvot, asur mutar, and he didn't build a connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he did not come to know Hashem better. As we say, Shara Bechina, the song that we all love to sing, Roz Beroz, Bukharian people, Yom Leyom Yabia Omer. Every day will tell the next day the praise of Hashem. What does it mean? Every day I should know Hashem better. Every day I should find something about HaKadosh Baruch Hu that I didn't know yesterday. And today I recognize Hashem better than yesterday. So my praise to Hashem today is new, is not like yesterday. It's in a higher level. Wow, Hashem also does that. Wow, Hashem also supervised that. That's the point. So when the heart is not shalem, we start to have a problem with Hashem. We don't build a connection. And that was the scariest thing to Yaakov Avinu. It says in the Midrash when he was about to pass away, right? He's 12.
What do you mean the heart is not shalem?
Whenever Hashem is doing for me, whatever Hashem gave me, whatever I have in my life, I feel that it could have been better. I could have got more. אני לא שלם עם זה. Hashem הוא שלם. And he is not doing halfway. He knows what he's doing. The problem is when I see it halfway, it's because of my eyes, my expectation, my plan, my imagination, that I thought I saw it in a different way. And I have to nullify that to Ratzon Hashem, to what Hashem wants. Yaakov Avinu, when the tribes he was about to pass away, and his children were around his bed, and he said, Shema libchem chaluk al hamakom, because he wanted to tell them, he said, Ikaptsuna bnei Yaakov, I will tell you what's going to be in the end of the days. And all of a sudden the nevuah left him. He wanted to say something, oh God, I don't remember what I wanted to say. Abu Khan said, Aisam Boma. I forgot. So he said, wow, maybe my kids don't deserve to hear a nevuah.
It was taken away from him.
Taken away from him, but he couldn't say. So he was suspecting, maybe because one of them is not kosher. Now the Midrash says, in what way is not kosher? Says the Midrash, Ula Hashem libchem chaluk al hamakom. Maybe you have a dispute in your heart against Hashem. We should have not been here in Egypt. Why Hashem brought us here to Egypt? Why we need to be in the land that doesn't belong to us? Now, if he passed away, they have to travel all the way to Eretz Israel. They need to come back. Why we need all this suffer? Why Hashem made us come here? Maybe. So his worry was, the nevuah left me. Could be somebody here is not deserve to hear a nevuah. And what is the cause that he will not deserve to hear a nevuah? In his heart, is disputing HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Wait. That was his suspect. That's what he suspect. But then what they told him, Shema Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Shema Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. So he saw, they're all fine. They don't have dispute in their heart with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So then he said, עכשיו הוא יודע שמיתתי שלמה. He knew that all my kids are fine. But when a person feels somebody cheat me, somebody took from me, somebody stole from me, somebody hurt me, insulted me, all those feelings that a person has, that means he has a dispute with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because we know that no one can move a finger without Hashem. And everything went first to the approval of HaKadosh Baruch Hu before it came to you. And if you will not deserve it, not in a bad way, if you will not deserve it to your benefit, to your success, to your part of you accomplishing yourself and growing and coming close and cleansing yourself, whatever it is, but it's all good. And you have complained, that means Alev Shelo Haluk al Hashem. Dispute with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Such a person is losing it all. We're going to continue B'ezrat Hashem Sunday. Baruch Adonai Leolam.
Amen. Anybody forget their watch here yesterday?
דומה לשלי, אבל לא שלי.